I'm Jim Longworth, and welcome to another edition of Triad. Today, coming to you once again from the Kernersville Auto Museum, where we want to start those with three fine individuals that do great work for the community and so many young people. Of course, the Daggett Shuler guys are here. Griff Shuler, David Daggett from Daggett Shuler Attorneys at Law. Their special guest is Courtney Jones, President and CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Winston-Salem. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Jim.
Courtney, I'm going to start with you. What's the mission of your organization?
We are here to create and support one-to-one mentoring relationships that ignite the power and promise of youth.
About how many kids, and I'll put you on the spot, you don't have to give an exact number, but about how many kids are involved in the program, and has the need for mentors changed significantly in the last few years?
I can give you an exact number.
All right.
In 2025, we served 412 youth in our community.
Wow, 412.
412, super excited about that. We have in addition to that number, over 160 youth who are waiting to have a mentor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that sort of answers the second part of the question, and how the need for mentorship has changed.
It has changed, and mostly because volunteerism is down. The need for youth to have the support, the pandemic did a lot for our youth, and giving them social and emotional support is a big part of what we do through mentorship. And so needing to have more volunteers is the challenge for us.
Right, and that'll sort of be our theme as we go through the next few minutes. David Daggett, you have been a long time big brother. How many years, and how has that relationship with your little brother impacted both your lives?
So I think we're in our 44th year.
Wow.
So I started with Chuck when I was a first-year law student at Wake Forest. This ages me a little bit. And we have stayed connected all these years, which is fairly unusual for the organization, because the bigs and the littles, they fade in and out as life changes and seasons change.
Right.
And we started it when I was in school, and people move away. Well, Chuck and I stayed together, and we kept coming together. And I loved your word ignite in your mission. Ignite it ignited me.
Right.
In many ways. I don't think I would be, I'm gonna cry. I wouldn't be where I am or who I am without Chuck.
Well, you've made quite a difference.
Yeah.
And Griff, what do you say to adults that might be considering getting involved, and why are you involved?
Well, I think the great thing about Big Brothers and Big Sisters is the concept of the mentoring is very good for the mentee. Obviously, it's very meaningful for them. I think it gives them a role model, and we need role models. So I think that is vital. But as David touched on, I think probably what gets lost in the concept of mentoring is the impact it has on the mentor.
Right.
And the fulfillment that brings up. And I know I've been placed in a few situations where I've been able to be a mentor to others. The fulfillment and the what that does to your own life as a mentor, that really puts the spotlight on the need to have more volunteers.
Absolutely.
Because it means a lot to you. Means more to you, I think, than it does the mentee.
If somebody sees the program and they're thinking, okay, I think I'd like to be a mentor, I'd like to be a big brother or a big sister, well, how much time would I have to invest?
So it takes very little to be very big. So we just ask for about 4 hours a month. So that may look like an hour a week. That may look like a couple hours this week and a phone call the next week. But
Right.
It's just that young person knowing that they have somebody.
David, it's National Mentoring Month. I have a few seconds left. Final thoughts?
Well, Chuck and I, we often say together and in unison, it changes both lives forever, and it does.
Yeah.
So I would encourage people, if you want to make this world a better place, Dr. King said, if you love one other child as much as your own, all the problems in the world would go away.
Absolutely.
And through Big Brothers Big Sisters, we can love one child like our own.
That's a great message. That's a great message. And up on screen is BBBSNC for Big Brothers Big Sisters North Carolina.org. You can call 724-7993 as well to get involved. We encourage that. And of course, please, if you need the assistance of Daggett Shuler, go to DaggettShulerLaw.com or call 724-1234. To all three of you for what you do, thanks so much.
Thank you.